Final Fantasy Starter King. It's white red. Of course, what does Wizard always make white red do? Every single time they've had a starter kit? Okay, I've only looked at 4 starter kits. But the 2 that are white red? Always done equipment. The commander decks. The white red starter deck? One sec. There wasn't a starter white red starter commander deck.
Okay,
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
So let's get back to what we have on here.
So let's get back to what we have.
How much you want to bet? And probably the same as the one in the Lord of the Rings box that we have forgotten. But this time we get.
How much you want to bet?
I don't think.
But this time we get deck boxes. I don't think we got deck boxes.
Final Fantasy.
No, we did get deck boxes. We didn't get the arena codes. Because...
Well, let's see what decks we get, eh?
Let's see what decks we get, eh? Let's see what equipment they gave us. They gave us anything there.
Yeah, it went back to classic.
Okay.
Zephyr. Out. Definitely Zephyr and Cloud, eh?
Oh, there.
Yes. Yes, they did. They got it all up. Good wizards. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't tread on us at all. Yeah, it's the exact same book from Fjook dead. Probably 4 times now. Not one of the face cards. That's different. Crazy. Yeah. So, I haven't looked at the back of any of them yet. So, yeah, it's all the same. Hey, stop, Georgie. You're too close to the mic for that. Anyways. Oh. You want all your equipment on one dude. Obviously, that ability there. So, let's see what equipment and other stuff they gave us in the cloud deck, eh? Plain Cyclone's good. That is not worth that ability. I'm sorry. That is just way too expensive. That is a good ability, though. I like dwarves. Dwarves are good. I like dwarves. I forgot dwarves were a creature type in Final Fantasy games. Non-land permanent. Costs 2 less. Either attack with everything, or attack with one thing with lots of... this is a good amount of luck, in my opinion. I like what it does. Okay. Oh, we got Steiner. It just gets bigger for each equipment you have in play. They don't have to be kept to him. Okay. You know why it has flying on your turn? Because Dragoons jump into the air really, really high. No idea who you are. What game are you from? 14. That'll be why. Item shopkeeper. Cool. Man, this is a good ability. That's a high equip cost, man. You gotta suplex that train. That's why it exiles, just so you know. He's a Dragoon, that's why he, as I said, they jump really high, hence the flying. Is that worth the income cost? Trample and haste? I don't think so. Okay. For as long as you control lightning, that's good. That's good too. Ultima weapon. Cool. And then you're gonna have some towns. Full. And then you're gonna have full art lands, eh? I'm not gonna sell these lands. You can always try, I guess. Oh, and then the tokens. Tokens might be interesting. Heal, 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 heal. On your turn, attacking, blocking, join, learn to play, and that cool card. Okay, you better have mana rocks in order to play Sephiroth quicker, because that's a big cost. Or some way to ramp. It doesn't have to be a mana rock, but if you want to be able to play Sephiroth ever, you're gonna need some way to get over that 6 mana cost. Or these decks just designed to be slow. If so, that's kind of lame. Oh, Diarad, eh? Is that why it's a 2-2? Because it's bigger than normal? I guess that would help keep you in the game, is if you gain a little life, yeah. Murder's better. Sure, you gain 2 life, but it costs 2 more. One more? One more. Interesting. Okay, there's pings in this deck. That will kill a lot of things, overkill will. It's also a bit of a meme. I would play that in the commander deck, yeah. I have an upkeep matters deck, but I probably wouldn't put that in it. Non-creature. Oh, there's a lot of them, aren't there? Interesting. Interesting. We have the lands, full arts, islands and swamps, treasure, copy, robot, copy. So this deck didn't have any of the job select cards. Interesting. All the equipment in this, unless they're targeting Cloud, in my opinion, costs way too much to equip. This is probably the better of the two decks, in my opinion. Is this worth? This is just going off 5s, because I have never actually played with any of the decks unmodified. So this is just going off 5s. Going off 5s alone, Boom Barrel's the best. Then Assassin's Creed, and then Final Fantasy, and then Lord of the Rings. But there's a big gap between 3 and 4. I think there's a gap between 3 and 2, to be honest. I think these decks are barely playable, where the Lord of the Rings ones are unplayable. But hey, that's just my vibes. If you want to see what I thought was opening those decks, all the links will be in the description. We'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.